Well, hello and good morning, everyone. Well, at least it's morning here. Welcome back to Spectrum Art. Thank you so much for joining us today and for clicking on the video. It's going to be a short one because I'm going to speed through some of this, but I am sure I am not alone when I ask you, does it ever happen to you that you come back the next morning to your desk and you're like, wow, what happened? Well, yes, we were busy crafting last night. We were live and hanging out with friends live and just chit-chatting with you guys and crafting along and I left all this stuff overnight, right? So it's very early Monday morning. I know the light is kind of weird. My voice is still kind of froggy. I apologize. I'm working on my tea. But I was going to start working on this to finish it off. And then I realized, you know what? It has been a long time, right, guys, since I've actually done a video. And I figure, why not make a video for you guys and show you what we did last night. Plus, give me a chance to clean off the desk. so, so let me sit down. Let me move my chair. Oh, sorry. Those are my armrests. They make that crinkling sound, right? But anywho, last night we were live. We were crafting. And I decided to play with the brand new, well, this is what's left of it, the brand new Stamperia, or Stamperia, potato, however you want to say it, Passion Collection, which is simply stunning. It is this beautiful pink and blues and teals collection. It's all about music and art and I mean suitcases and piano keys, just stunning. Well, anyway, this is what's left of it because I pulled it apart and I tore out pages obviously to use and first thing I did was I pulled out the pages and cut out all this great ephemera out of it. Just great tags and oops, little images. You know, obviously, like for example, this wreath and this girl. Let me show you what we did last night. This is what we ended up making last night. Oh, wait for it to focus. Oh, the lighting is so off. See how white and washed out it is? I don't think, what if I try and turn the light down? Hang on. Let's see. Oh, a little bit better. There we go. Maybe? Nope. The moment I bring it up, it just kind of washes it out again. But anyway, we made this pocket here last night. And once I had the idea, which of course is what takes the longest, right, is getting that idea down first. Then I was able to prep the additional 4 pockets that I wanted to make. And the way that we made these are super simple. So if you'd like to make one, you can see all the stuff that we have on the table. We'll go over the materials we're going to need. And that way you guys can go ahead and gather up some stuff and craft along with us, right? So how do we do this? Oh, it's a nice large pocket. I just stuck some stuff on there to show you, but it's a nice large pocket. And the challenge that I had, that I was telling the girls that I was trying to do and work on, is the fact that I wanted to keep it fairly flat. Oops, dimensional. Yes, we've got a lot of dimension, right? And it's popped up and it's 3D. I haven't done the shading on it yet, so I'll come back and do all that, right? Do the little final steps on it or little touches on it. But I wanted to keep it flat because I want this to also be able to be used inside of a journal or a book, right? If you want to add it to your journals, you can. If you want to just add a gift card and give it as a lovely gift, you can. If you want to as well maybe add it to a gift with maybe some notes or a letter, you can. So all those are possibilities, but I didn't want to go too high up so that it would actually hinder your spines or your signatures, right, in your books and damage them. So even though we used everything we could, whether it's plastic, dimensionals, metal, paper, lace, so we used some fabric, so we made sure we use all those great elements, some more metal up here as well as here, in those 2 areas, and not seam binding. Oh my. There it goes. Oh Lord, I know you guys are screaming it, right? Right through the screen. Go ahead, scream it. Shout it out, guys. Oh my gosh. I can't think of the name. Anyway, leave it down in the comments below because somebody might not know what this is and they'll be like, what is it? And you guys can tell them in the comments because I can't remember the word. It's too early in the morning. Can you tell from my voice? It's all froggy. Okay, so we made sure we made it mixed media by adding all kinds of different mediums on here, right? So what do we start with? We're going to be using an envelope. So your first thing is to gather up an envelope. That's what this is. I simply cut it in half. It was an envelope that was cut in half, right? Oh, probably more like, oh, wait. This way and this way. Yeah, there we go. It was cut this way, right? In half. And because I already here and started to glue down some of the fabric. And that gave us 2 pockets. We simply glued it. Of course, you could run it through your sewing machine and stitch it if you'd like. You'll need an envelope. You'll need your ephemera pieces. You're going to need distress inks. Yes, everything we left out last night, exactly as we left it. We use Nuvo drops. We use 3 different kinds. We use the jewel drops, the crystal drops, and the vintage drops because yes, you can mix and match them. So you have some opacity, you have some shimmer, from the pearl-like, and then of course you have some translucency from the ones that are translucent. So it's nice to play with all those, and they're down here. They're great from, kind of closing in those little elements and adding clusters. Of little beads in there without having to worry about using flat backs. Just make your own, right? Using your drops. We use different types of adhesives, art glitter glue and Fabri-Tac. What else did we use? We used our alchemy waxes because I wasn't too thrilled with the color on, there's a little fuzzy, on this note because that is a plastic piece. I'll show you in a second. And I also wanted to distress and age the metal a little bit, so I added some bronze and some pink, these 2 right here, okay, which are, let me put my glasses on, Sweet Rose and Rich Copper. Okay, so that kind of helped us age that blingy bling bling, which is this right here, pretty shiny and new. That helped us with that. What else did we use? Oh, let's just go down the list. We used our crocodile to punch our holes and insert the eyelet. Where do we use eyelets? We use 2 eyelets, one here and one here. So we use the crocodile for that. We use some buttons, and these buttons are the ones that Madison and I made using Rit dye and alcohol inks. Okay, so we decided to play with plain old buttons and try to see how they would work with oxides and Rit dye, and as you can tell, they're gorgeous. Totally different, right? So we used some of those. We used, of course, our paper pad collection, as I mentioned. We used some lace. That's all that is left of the lace. It's a nice wide one, probably 4 inches. And the reason why I did that was because I wanted to peek, for it to peek from either side. If you do not have a wide one, that's fine, because you can use one piece here, nothing in the back, because you can't see it anyway, right? And then you can also use some on the bottom. And I did take it and fray it. Here, I'll show you. I used my scissors and simply just frayed it all up, and then used a little bit of oxides on the sides to, make it a little bit more vintage looking, a little grungier. We used some buttons. We lucked out. We actually found this in our stash last night while looking, and it just so happens to be all about ballet, whether it's notes, roses, ballet dresses. So we used one of those. Let me see if it'll focus. Oh, minus all these fuzzies that I've got. See, from when I frayed the lace. There, how's that? Better? So as you can tell, they're pretty cheapy, plasticky looking, and a great way to fix that, of course, is to use your alchemy waxes, which are permanent, right? So I used some of that. This was a piece of jewelry that I had that I'm no longer going to be using. It was either mine or Madison's. But the hearts on it are gorgeous. So we simply took one of those and used some rings to jump it off of here. So we still have some movement. See, it's got some movement, but it's not completely just loose because we've actually made sure we glued around it. So perfect for inserting into journals. And what else? Oh, of course, we used some pliers for our necklace. We used scissors. We used a nail file to scuff up some of the metal and distress it before using the alchemy waxes. I think that's about it, guys. So what I'm going to do is I am going to speed through the process. I did take pictures of it last night before, as I had the layout. So don't dismay if you're thinking, oh no, she just pulled that all apart and she won't remember how it goes, because you are right. I would not remember how it goes. But I did take a picture of it just in case I needed to move it around, because of course we need to distress all the little pieces and whatnot. So I did take a picture, and then we're just gonna put these three together, or maybe just one, and then I'll come back and show you the finished projects, just like this one, how they turned out. We can see. And I will come back and also show you the passion pad in case you're interested in seeing the full pad. I'll show you what it looks like in its entirety before I ripped it apart and there's hardly anything left. And then also I'll give you some links, because I have links. I'll link the store and give you the passion pad, the Nuvo drops, golly, just about everything. The glues, the alchemy waxes, even the crocodile is in the online store. The scissors are as well. So there's quite a bit of it that if you are looking to purchase, or you do not have, or think, oh my goodness, I love to have some of that, I will give you the link to that as well. All right. I am so glad we're going to create. Yay, I'm excited to do a video again. So let's get right in there and let's get to crafting. Okay, the last thing we are going to do is to go around and distress the tag, plus any other little things that we decide to put in the pocket. You will notice, of course, that I had pre-cut everything, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, as well as had distressed the images, all the cutouts, and all of that. I did go through my stash and just find a little something that I thought might be needed, like this really pretty pearl. So use what you have. Look around in your stash and see what sorts of things, you have, whether it's plastic, flat backs, brads, eyelids, oh gosh, fabrics, laces, anything that that can be used as well. So that pretty much gives you a rundown of how we put this one together. So we now have two that have been made. Oh, let me turn down this light. Sorry, I turned it up so I could actually see a little bit better. Again, it's pretty dark this morning, and as you guys saw, Madison is now awake. She came in and said hello. Madison, will you say hello?
Hello.
She's like, hi. She's still half asleep, but we are going to get ready to start homeschooling. So at least we've got another one done, right? I will finish those two off camera and then come back and show you the finished product, as well as show you the paper pad in its entirety and link everything down below for you guys. But here's a really cute way to get some adorable little pockets done, right? Ready to go for your journals or for your gifting. If you guys have any questions, feel free to go ahead and link them down below. Yes. And so help me, this whole time that we were crafting, I was thinking about what this is called, and it still hasn't come to me, guys. Oh, I just realized, look, I must have distressed some of the yeah, this that. Yeah. This should be called a that video because I can't think of what it is. It's too early. I need more tea. Alrighty, we'll be back with the finished other two pockets. And here are the 4 finished pockets. So of course you guys remember this one and this one. And I'll do some up close photos of these because I know they kind of get washed out as I bring them up closer and a little bit blurry. Oh, see, it's still trying to focus on the table behind it. There we go. So I will do some still photos for you at the end. So we had done these two, and now these are the 2 new ones right here. This one and this one are the 2 new ones. Madison, do you have a favorite?
Yes, the violin and
the violin, yeah.
We're gonna,
this one.
Do the we have leftover paper that we're going to do something with.
Oh, yes, we definitely are. So what she's talking, hang on, I just realized, oh, there it is. I thought that was stuck. Look how beautiful these papers are, back and front, right? It's kind of hard to decide which one. But Madison was stating that we still have lots left. We have 4 pages, full pages left, even after doing all of that and cutting out all that ephemera.
Yeah.
And we have 2 half pages left as well. So we'll definitely be doing something with those. And we have all of this ephemera right here left. And that's what Madison was referring to, the fact that we're coming back to do something. Especially the next video is going to be on these medium-sized journaling cards. Aren't they pretty? So we'll be doing something with those in the next video, so we can completely finish this pad, right? We might actually take us 2 more videos, one to finish the journaling cards and another one to finish using these. But I promise to show you the pad in its, in its fullness by itself. So let's flip through it. This is Stamperia Passion Pad. It's a brand new one. It's a release for 2021. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So you'll recognize some of these images that we've cut out, like this art labels right here, right? This wreath, I believe, is right here. So I'll just kind of flip through it and let you look at all this pink and teal and browns and lace and wallpapers. I mean, look at that. Mandalas, doilies. Just gorgeous. But we hope you guys have enjoyed it. Hopefully you learned a little something or got some inspiration on what to do with your pad, some ideas. I'm sure you guys will take it to the next level. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate a thumbs up. And of course, we hope to see you guys here soon. We're going to head outside right now because summer's here.
Outside.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful out. It's a beautiful Florida day, summer day. It's gorgeous. It's like 80 degrees, blue skies, lots of sun. So we're going to go soak up some sun. We've been doing that every day now. As you can tell, we've got a nice base coat of tan now, and we will continue to build on that all summer long. So I can't wait to get some color and enjoy it, all those vitamins, natural vitamins, right? Fresh air and sun.
Sun too.
That's right, you do have some sun already. So we are going to continue to gently, easily, with great protection, add some sun to our lives. All right, guys, we hope you guys will be back soon, and we hope you have a blessed weekend, right?
And please hit that like button.
Yes, hit the like button and come back for the rest of this because we'll be continuing on. Have a blessed one, guys.
Bye.
Bye.